Days went fantastically well so far. We'll try our best not to cock it up. Peter's going to have a few words for you. Right, thanks very much. Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all to this very special occasion, especially those who have travelled over from the world. I know a lot of friends and family have come over from John's hometown, and a wife and a second wife. If John can't fix it with a hammer, it's Molly. I mentioned I can see what Julie fallen for, what John had fallen for. Well, looking at her today, I'm sure you'll agree, you can see what John has. A beautiful, lovely girl who I'm very, very proud of. You probably all know how John fusses over the family and his money-making schemes. Out-of-date crisps, out-of-date chocolates, out-of-date fizzy drinks. But the cœur de gras is golf balls. He doesn't have buckets of them, he has barrels of them. Julie was taking one of the girls up to the doctor's. John was out looking for golf balls. When he had collected a few, he decided to go to the doctor's to see how the young one had got on. Well, he arrived at the doctor's, got out of the car, he had all the balls in his pockets. He got in the car, he was walking along, it was like, it was squeaking. Right, so as you can see, the waiting room was packed. So he thought, oh God. So he's walking in. John sat down in the waiting room. But as he's walking in, so he wouldn't make any noise. So anyway, he sits down and he's sprawled out on this bloody seat, and there's this woman looking at him, and she's looking at his thighs and looking at his clothes, and John goes, golf balls. She said, is it similar to tennis elbow? I know you have made the right choice for a husband. I hope this marriage to John is all you ever hoped for. and you both have a long and happy one. Will you now, ladies and gentlemen, please be outstanding? Here is to a late start, but hopefully a long run. The toast is John and Julie, the bride and groom. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Peter. Anybody that's following that's in a bit of trouble. I'm looking up, we've got a special guest here, and it's a head usher. All the way from, where are you from? This fellow needs no introduction.
Hi, my name's Charlie Gartland and I'm your head usher for today. I'm not even halfway through it.
Just like his dad.
I'm going to say a few words from me and my sisters. First of all, I'm going to thank my mum for actually saying yes to my dad, so I can finally become a cartoon. Second of all, I'm going to thank my dad for asking my mum to marry you. Because they said if they get married, I can have my first pint. So cheers, Dad! I feel like we were properly open. I will quote a few words from American Pie, In-Betweeners and Ted. But sadly not. My mum said if I say anything rude, I won't be able to finish my pint. So instead, would you all raise your glasses to my mum and dad, wish them many years of love and happiness to bride and groom. I'm going to clap down to my dad now because I'm feeling pretty hammered. So, bye everyone, have a lovely evening and I'll see you on the dance floor. I hope all the stallions are going to be on there. Thank you.
Hey, come on, come on. Come on. Who else's song could that be? Okay. Now it's time for Johnny Gartland himself. Hey, tell if he can beat that, he's a hell of a man. Wow. Thanks, Ben. Julie's just said, do you want to get up on the chair? Thanks, Glenn. He was joking. Do you want to get up? And that was brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. And we didn't have a clue, did we? Absolutely brilliant. Well, now the serious stuff now. And I promised Peter Penny that I'm not going to cry. First of all, thanks everybody that's come tonight. Everybody in here has touched our hearts in some way, so thank you. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Dee Dee. What a service. I don't think anybody's ever seen a service like that before, and it's all down to Dee Dee. So I know everybody's raised the glass, but I'd just like to raise the glass to Dee Dee to say thank you very much for the whole day. To Dee Dee. I'd also like to say thank you to Norma, who did the reading. That was absolutely brilliant. And Ella in the church, she done all the flowers, so thank you to Ella. And Julie's going to pop over to see Ella in a minute, so this could take a while. So Ella, where are you? Right down the bottom. Oh, I tell you what, this is good. This one, Sue and Jeff, who sung Ave Maria. Yeah, that was a surprise. So, thank you very much. Could be wireless. My speech is only 8. Oh, Uncle Mitch, while Julie's down there, do you need to go to the toilet? I know you don't want anybody to know that you're having troubles. It's Peter's brother. And I told you it was going to take 10 minutes, it could be a lot. Do you want to go to the toilet now, so? You haven't got a commode, have you? I'd also like to thank all the Hilton staff, Robin for organising with Julie, and Chef Pepper who put all the food on. It was absolutely brilliant. I don't know why you're sitting down. Another special thanks goes to Sean, who sung my favourite record, Love Never Dies, and she sung it beautiful, so thank you very much, Sean. This morning all the ladies went up to a good friend of mine, Pauline Prescott's, for breakfast. All the girls went up there, so there's something there for Pauline. She's living with one lazy husband who did nothing this morning. Pauline Prescott spent 3 hours preparing breakfast, so we've got something for Pauline. And also my brother's wife Leslie, who did breakfast for all the boys. Thank you very much to Leslie. There's a little something there for you. Julie hasn't set off yet, so I better hold on to it. Are you sure? We were arguing. Standing next to me is my best man. I'm not going to say anything nice. He said to me, have I got any regrets? I've got one regret, Sam. I wish 12 years ago when I was your best man, I hadn't said all them horrible things about you. But I'll tell you something now. I've seen your speech and I've got you a little something, and I'm not going to give it to Jacob, Sam's son, where is he? Right, that's the... Will one of the ushers, Johnny, will you take that down to Jacob? Because Sam's definitely not getting it. I've just seen what you wrote about me. Oh my God, the ushers. Wow, head usher and second head usher, Jobo there, well done. The two ushers. And he did a cracking speech as well, so thank you very, very much for doing a great job for me today. I think you've seen that my son is absolutely crackers by now, so. Bridesmaids, Alex, I can't believe my eldest daughter never cried, but then I saw how much makeup she had on and how much it cost to put on. She wasn't going to cry. She is the softest one out of the 4 of my girls, and she never cried. Totes Essex. My other 3 girls, Juliana and Alicia and Ariana, my 3 other beautiful girls, were standing right behind Julie, and that's probably why you saw I had a tear in the church, but I think I held it together quite well. And I'd like to thank Alicia because you played the piano for us when we were signing the registry, and I know how good you are, and it was brilliant. Trust me. Right, Mitch? Now, there's a special lady in here, and I know you don't normally do this on weddings, but me and Julie absolutely adore her. And it's Aunty Diane, and she's 60 today, so would you sing happy birthday with me, Aunty Diane, because she's brilliant. So, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, Diane, happy birthday to you. We remember, nobody remembered my birthday. It's been a pretty crap day, really. In fact, this wedding's overshadowed my birthday. Tell you a little funny story, that's my birthday cake there. Right, and when Julie was 40, I went to ShopRite and they ran out of cakes, and he said, and this is a true story, there's a cake there and it's got Beverly on it. I said, I'll take it. He says, the woman didn't call for it. He says, give us 20 quid. It was a massive cake, and I forgot to take Beverly off, and when I got home, all the kids sang happy birthday and I brought Beverly out. And she was going to get Kenny written on that one, but she didn't. I too like to thank my family who've travelled over from the northeast. It means a lot to me to see all my family. We don't often get together, but thank you very much for coming. I'd also like to thank Julie's friends and all their families, Katrina and Julie especially. I know it really meant the world to Julie to have you here today, so thank you as well. Julie did not know if Shirley Hines would make it today, because I believe she had a few injuries at the hen do. What a hen do that was, apparently. Now, if you don't know who Shirley Hines is, believe me, by the end of the night you will. Now, I'm going to get a little lump in my throat here because I have waited 25 years to say this. My mother-in-law. I wish she hadn't said nice things about me now, but we haven't always got on. For the first 24 years, she's got me thick of nerves. She lived next door, but I'm sure she lived with us for 24 years. But when I arrived today at the church, me and Sam were standing in the vestry, and Greba was marching towards us. She said, "Hey, I want a word with you." And I said, "Sam, just hang on there." And I looked round, Sam had gone. He's even more scared of her than I am. And she said, "Now listen, you're marrying my youngest and most precious daughter, and she is more likely to be like me when she grows up." I felt sick. Greba said, "I know you don't want her to be like me." No shit. She's going to kill me. But with a little lump in her throat, she said, "Do you know when you're up there doing your speeches, John?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Just look down the table and see how happy I've made Roy." That's good enough for me. Wow, now, on a serious note, I thank everybody in the church, but Greba brings something special to this do today. Her speech in the church was fantastic, unbelievable. And if Julie turns out to be half as good as her mum, I'm a lucky man, I can tell you that now. Because she's a fantastic nana to our children. Oh, dear me. Yeah. No, there is something else, don't worry, I'm just joking again. I'm putting it on for Peter Penny, aren't I?